Hello, it's Monday the 25th, so Bank Holiday Monday the 25th of April. It's about 8:15 now, so I've got about probably just over half an hour of light left. So I've only just got here. So look, peg's nice and empty. I've started piling some rubbish for there. So I'm going to fish tonight down the furthest end of the lake that you're allowed to fish. All sort of like the other side of that tree is out of bounds. So I'm going to fish flat up, because I've seen fish top in just underneath that tree. And I did. If you look at this guy with the bivvy on the other side, virtually in line with him, I just seen a tail come up and flip over. So there is, it's been what, 4 days since, 4 days? About 3 days since I came down here, and they were spawning. So I'm taking a bit of a risk. Maybe there's a handful that aren't on the feet spawning, or the ones that were heavily spawning now are looking for something to eat. That's what I'm hoping. Let's just see how I get on, is it? So I'm going to get stuff set up, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, ta-da! Right, it's coming up to about 11:45. Everything's set up. It's been set up for a good few hours now. Yeah, I'm back on the, sticking with the cell boilies I was using last session, and I've virtually gone for the same methods. I've tied a whole load of bags. They're on the stack up there. You can see that. So I've got a stack of PVA bags made up ready, just in case I get a run or any knocks during the night and I end up retrieving it. Also then, first thing in the morning, I'll probably reel them in and throw a new bag on. One thing I've noticed is there's a serious lack of fish topping about. For the last 3 sessions I've been down here, over the last week, in the nights, as it was getting dark and as on the way up to midnight, there was a lot of fish topping all over the lake. Tonight, not so much. But live in hope. Perhaps I've made a wrong choice by coming too early after I've seen them spawning. But you gotta try it, innit? So what's the worst that can happen? Another blank? Alright then. I suppose that's me until either I got a fish in the bank or it'll be morning. Okay then. I'm gonna get my head down now. I'll see you when something happens. Alright then. Ta-da. Ooh. Right then, it's just gone 12:30. I had a little drop back, then it started to pick up, and look what I got in the net. It's a ghost carp. Bit of So, get it out and have a look at it, is it? You're not going to believe this. As I was just opening the mat, I virtually just had the net in my hand. I was about to pick it up and the other rod screamed off. So somehow I've managed to wrestle. Can't really see it in this light. So I've got a mirror and a ghost carp. You can see them that way. around about the same size, so it'll be interesting to see how much they weigh. So there's two rods, two fish in the same net. That was tricky, but what a start. Right, just because it was a bit too complicated, what I've done, with the two fish in the net, I picked them both out, quickly dehooked them both. I put one inside the weigh sling and put the other one back in the net, so it's in the margins there, held in the side. So I quickly weighed the first one, which is the mirror. I tell you what, this was the hardest scrapper as well, and it's come in at £10 1 ounces. So that's the mirror. So I get this one back quickly. They are in the middle of spawning. There is a lot of fluid leaking from them, both of them actually. But yeah, so I'll get this one back. We'll have a look at the ghost carp. So this is the mirror going back. Did start kicking straight away, and then decided to have a little bit of a rest, I suppose. Right. And let's get this mass away. And away the mirror goes. Right, now time for the first fish I actually hooked. It was a little bit bigger, not massively. So it was an £11 ghost common. So fins up and everything. So what's that? I'd love to have taken a picture. If I wasn't here on my own, I'd have definitely taken a picture of both fish at once, but it's just not worth damaging the fish just for a photograph. So I've got photographs of both of them. That's £21 of fish in the net at the same time. I'll have a quick zoom in with the camera on this, and we'll put it back. So, it's the ghost carp. They're just so unique. I don't know what it is. They just look so much better. I'm starting to breathe a bit now. I don't think this one's going to have any problems going off. There she goes. And she's gone. You can see that milky discharge that they're letting out. So that's sort of proof that they're spawning. Let's get this round and have a talk with her. Right, right. That was total chaos. The first fish didn't even give me a proper run. It just beeped like 3 or 4 times. I went out, it had dropped back, and then it slowly beeped. Slowly sort of like took line until the bobbin went flat, and then just stopped taking line completely. I didn't strike straight away, and I was thinking, what to do? Because I thought maybe it's a bream and I've just got to wait for it to actually do that sort of run. I really wasn't expecting a ghost carp. £11 ghost carp. I got that in the net. I quickly, left it in the net, quickly slung open the mat and everything, wet the sling. I went on to pick up the actual net then, to bring it here, put it on the mat, and virtually as I lifted the mat, the other rod screamed off, and I instantly thought, oh, perhaps I've caught the line. But it was screaming, it was going, and I was like, for a couple of seconds I thought, what do I do? So I just put the net down, picked up the rod, and this fish fought like hell. Off it went all over the place, and eventually I managed to slip it into the same net. That's in probably 7-8 years of carp fishing. I've had to do that twice now. But the other times it was in daylight hours. This was total chaos. Yeah, would have been good to get a photo of the two fish, a ghosty and a ghosty common, and mirror at once. But I'm not risking damaging the fish just so I can get a self take pic in the middle of the night. So there's some individual photos anyway. Yeah, so I've untangled the mesh with which were my two rods, and they've both gone back out. So let's see if I manage to get some sleep this time. Right, I'll see you later.